Hey there, watchers. This is your old pal Blue Ink here, and today I have a very special video to present to all of you. The video in question is of new items I've acquired from the wondrous city of North Bay. In case any of you are wondering, North Bay is actually close to 2.5 hours away from where I live. Yeah, 2.5 hours. So, yeah, it's a pretty good little drive. Okay, it's a long drive, but after a while, you hardly even notice. But yeah, I went to North Bay just for a bit of fun because, I've just been working all the time. Yeah, I've just been working nonstop. So this was a really nice chance to just take a breather and just, enjoy life. Yeah. And while I was there, I did pick up a few things for my collections. And those items I'd like to show you right now. So we're going to start off with some items I picked up from, I forget the store's name, but it's a pawn shop. It's right down at the bottom of the hill after you get into North Bay, if you're coming from the north. And you turn right into the parking lot where the McDonald's and the Pizza Hut are. And you'll find the pawn shop there. And in the pawn shop, I found 3 different items that I've been looking for. Here's the first one. PlayStation 2 Crash Twinsanity. Yep, I got my hands on Crash Twinsanity. Before this, I only had, what is it called? The Crash N. Sane Trilogy, there we go. Crash 4, It's About Time, and Crash Nitro Team Racing on the Switch. So I didn't have the PlayStation versions. Yeah. But now I finally have a PlayStation 2 Crash Twinsanity. And as you can tell, it costs me $20. That is a really good price. In case you guys are wondering, yes, I do have a PlayStation 2. I just need a new memory card. Next up, also from that very same pawn shop, is the PlayStation 2 game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. I remember seeing trailers for this thing, and I was so excited for it. But I didn't have any consoles that could really play the game back then. Well, now I do, and of course, I got the game. And it cost me $21. So there's the disc. And not only does it come with the instruction pamphlet, it also comes with a little comic book. Pretty darn cool. I think what's interesting about this one is it's the 2007 movie variant of the Ninja Turtles, but it's the 2003 voice cast. At least I think that's what it is. Not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on it. But overall, I'm looking forward to playing it in the not-too-distant future. And the last piece from the pawn shop is Monsters, Inc., the Collector's Edition Blu-ray and DVD pack, which cost only $2. Yeah, 3 discs for $2. Yeah, I'm trying to build up a little bit of a Blu-ray collection. So, yeah. Oh, and Spooky's decided to join us. Yeah, how you doing, Spooky? What a silly kitty. But anyway, yeah, there's Monsters, Inc. Sorry about that. Next up, myself and my stepmother, we went over to the big mall, or the Northgate Shopping Center, for those of you who are unfamiliar with North Bay. And when I was in Walmart, I picked up a few more items for my collection. And the items include the collector's edition of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Yeah. And I like to point this out, that the little short video I did of the 2025 James, I actually filmed that in what used to be the Giant Tiger parking lot, right before I went to see this movie on the big screen. Yeah, so Now I have the Super Mario Galaxy movie on DVD. I'm still buying the DVDs because why the heck not? Home media, it's the best. Also from Walmart, I picked up some more Cars from Disney Pixar's Cars. But these ones are special editions, basically to celebrate 20 years of Disney Pixar's Cars 1. You can tell we got a Mater and a Lightning McQueen. And Mater actually has his hood. And he's got fins on the back. I didn't even realize that until now. And of course, I will unbox these either off camera or on camera. I'm kind of leaning towards on camera. Anyway, no, sorry, I'm just trying to keep Spooky from knocking everything over. I also got Ramon and Flo. Also 2026 items. Can't see it that well on camera, but they do have a shiny metallic paint job. Next up, I also picked up 2 single cars here. We have Mater with number 95 hat. I guess that goes on top of his head. Yeah, it does actually. Just saw the little slot there. And this is from Cars 3. Never seen this one in my Walmart, so yeah, just had to get it. And finally, I have Fillmore. Race Team Fillmore with headset. Love the fact that he was voiced by George Carlin in the first movie. And whoever they got to voice Fillmore in the other movies and Cars on the Road show, yeah, it does a pretty good impression. Very good impression. All right. So yeah, that's what I got in Walmart. Then I went into the mall and went into GameStop. And I only bought one thing from them, and it is this. The DC Sonic the Hedgehog 2-pack. Complete with Wonder Woman and Amy as Wonder Woman. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a huge fan of, well, I'm not a huge collector of Justice League figures. In fact, recently I had a yard sale and I was trying to sell off the Justice League figures I have. But you know what? I'm okay with these ones because they came with the Sonic the Hedgehog characters. So, yeah, I'm okay with keeping these ones. And in case you're wondering, yes, I do have the bigger version of Amy. I just haven't brought it out yet. And yes, they will be coming out of the box very soon. Next up, I went into a store called Mind Games. And I bought, yep, 2 more cars. We got Brad Windmiller, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, a little expensive, I'll admit, but well worth it if you ask me, because I've never seen this one. And I really don't know if I have this one or not. Probably do. I don't know, but Dave Alternators. Yeah. I had to get it. All right, so that's that part. There was only one more item I picked up from the Northgate Shopping Center, and that is Classic Toy Trains Exclusive Buyer's Guide for Summer 2026. I've already read through this thing, and it's fantastic. And yep, it's going to go into the binders I have for the magazines. Really cool. Really, really cool. So yeah, I didn't really get anything else from the mall. So that's pretty much that's for the Northgate Shopping Center. However, I did go downtown to see all the different stores down there. Really looking around, and I just realized I forgot one item in question as Spooky's trying to jump up on the table again. Yeah, she's being a little sneak tonight. Yeah, she's being a sneak tonight. Oh well. Moving on, though, I will say that I did make my usual stop at a place called DJ's Collectibles. It's a really great store, by the way. If you haven't been in there, they sell a bunch of video games, both old and new, as well as trading cards and a few other pieces of memorabilia, like for Super Mario Brothers or Sonic. Yeah, you can find just about anything in there. And I do mean anything. But I'll get to that in just a moment. First up, I want to show you the one game I purchased from them, and that is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, plus Bowser's Minions for the 3DS. Yeah. And I just realized my grandfather clock's about to go off any minute, but that's okay. We'll just let it play. Anyway, there's the game in question, but as you can see, I got a Mario Kart 7 pamphlet. Oops. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll figure out how to play this game. The game, I believe, does, tell you how to play, the game. Yeah. Sorry if my speech is a little off. I just got off work. Now, when I said that DJ's Collectibles has just about everything you can imagine, I do mean it. Because as I was getting making my way up the stairs, I saw posters on the wall. Now, that's not uncommon. I usually see posters up there. But the posters in question were showing of My Little Pony trading cards. Surely the store didn't have My Little Pony cards, right? Well, you'd be wrong. Yes. They have My Little Pony cards. A lot of them. And here's one set I decided to purchase. Friendship is Magic, Star Edition, Series 1. And these are, of course, in English. That is really cool art, by the way. So I bought a whole box here, so that way I can do a full video on, well, the box here. Because really, I think that's going to be really cool to just open up. And Spooky has been trying to grab at these, so I might as well bring them over right now. And these are, of course, Friendship Eternal cards, celebrating 15 years of My Little Pony. I got about 6 of these, so I'll open them up in a different video, probably the same time as I open up that box. And also, these, the My Little Pony card game. 5 packs here. And 2 of these. My Little Pony Star Edition, Series 1. I think these are the same as these ones. I'm not 100% sure. And for this video, I'm going to open up one of these boxes. I'm going to be very careful not to damage it because it's so beautiful. I mean, look at Twilight, and I swear Spooky is trying to knock everything I put on this table onto the floor. Yeah. That's what happens when you got a crazy kitty cat. And it even says My Little Pony there. Spooky. All right. Now let's see. Being very, very careful, all the while keeping an eye on that silly kitty cat of mine. Because I just want to see what these cards are like. Come on. A little more difficult than I thought they'd be. Spooky. Yeah, she's just being super silly today. Alright, so I'm going to really be careful with this box and put it alongside the other boxes. I'll explain why later on. Sorry, I got to get my kitty cat out of here, so... Didn't work. Oh well. Anyway, this is what was inside. A single pack. Let's open it up. Trying to be very, very careful. The packing is too nice to just destroy. All right. Ooh, we got pumpkin cake. Starlight. Starlight looks pretty good here. I like it. And Sunburst. I guess I should have known. Yeah, you get 3 cards out of this bundle. But hey, these are really cool cards. Alright, I'll definitely open these up on a later date. Oh, I actually just realized they're a lot thicker than normal cards. Still, pretty darn cool. But that's for a later date. Sorry, folks, I gotta get her off. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, Spooky was just in the way. I got her off the table. Anyway, moving on. I did visit a little store called Deacon's Antiques and Shoes. It sells a lot more than just shoes, I can assure you that. And I did buy a beautiful picture of a steam locomotive. I'll take a picture of said picture when I hang it up, and I will show it to you through the feed. Anyway, after that, I went into the North Bay Museum, as I usually do, and just bought a couple of things. I was hoping to find ballast, but I didn't find any that I needed, so I just bought some more trees for my layout. Some Sunkissed trees by Woodland Classics, part of the Woodland Scenics line. And I bought this because it's a novelty thing. Creator Train, Blocks World. Yeah, you just create your own train using whatever's in here. Now that blue one there, doesn't that look similar to a certain blue tank engine we know? Yeah, I'm going to try and build this thing and see if it resembles, well, Thomas. Yeah. So anyway, after visiting the museum, we made our way down the road towards Value Village. Now, Value Village is a fantastic store. I am not kidding. It is a fantastic store. You can get pretty much anything that has been dropped off and has been donated to the store. And you can get them all for very affordable prices. I should know, considering I bought a nice pair of jeans, and as well as everything else you're about to see here. So first up, we have Jeff Dunham, Spark of Insanity. I never even knew that Jeff Dunham had DVDs. Well, now I have one. Oh, now this next piece you guys are going to love. Yep, it's an Ertl. It's Ertl Pullback Racer Percy. He's not in the best of conditions, but I'll restore him. Still, though, he looks pretty good, and he actually has all of his stickers still intact. And there's the price tag, $3.99. And he does still work, I can guarantee that. Oh, there you go. So yeah, there's Percy. Also, I did end up picking up a book. Kind of a big book. As you can tell, though, it's Hero of the Rails. I particularly like this art style. They didn't go straight into the CGI versions. They just went with this art style. As you can tell, it cost me $4.99. So, yeah. Hero of the Rails. And I swear Spooky's about to jump up here again. Oh, well. She does, she does. I'm going to try to wrap up this video anyways. I'm going to have some things to do tonight, so... That's kind of why I'm not opening up the other My Little Pony cards. Plus, I want to leave that as a surprise. Anyway, another book I picked up is this one. Heave Ho Thomas. I honestly didn't know this book even existed. And it was only $1.99. So it's basically just the story Heave Ho Thomas from Season 12. Only in this art style. Look at that load Thomas is carrying. My goodness. And I gotta admit, Hank looks pretty good in this style. So yeah, there we go. Now, normally I go into Value Village half expecting to find Thomas DVDs. Well, I found one. It's this one. Holiday Express. And if you can't tell, it's the Universal version. Now, I already have Holiday Express, but you can never have too many copies of these movies, can you? And to prove it's Universal, there's the disc. I will, of course, change out the standard black case for the clear ones, because that's what I normally do. And, of course, those DVDs are a part of my museum collection. All right, now we're on to the final items. I decided to check out, what was it? Oh, yeah, Giant Tiger and Shoppers Drug Mart in the hopes of finding DVDs. There were none. So, I didn't get anything else from there, except for one item each store. The first item is Shy Guy. Yep, I got Shy Guy from Giant Tiger. I didn't have a Shy Guy, so now I have one. Ready to go in with the rest of my little figures. And then I went to Shoppers Drug Mart, got myself a bottle of water, and Luigi in the Mach 8. There's a good reason I'm buying so many Mario Karts, and you'll see why later on. So, that's pretty much it. That's my little haul from North Bay. And let's not forget that I opened up one box of these My Little Pony cards. Again, Starlight just looks so nice. I mean, look at that. Look at that pattern. Looks so cool. Anyway, yes, I did have a great time in North Bay. I personally would like to thank everyone who works in those places, and of course the city itself, for such a wonderful day. And of course, just thankful that the sun was shining that day. It just was perfect. It was perfect. Hot maybe, but it was perfect. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you, North Bay. You've been a great host once again. And before I finish off my video, I'd just like to say that if you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, maybe before they're released here on YouTube, I would suggest checking out my Ko-fi page. Yes, I have recently opened up a Ko-fi page where you'll get exclusive access to all sorts of interesting videos. Like, for example, upcoming My Little Pony trading cards videos that I'm going to be doing in the near future. And maybe a few other videos, including, well, sort of works in progress videos. So that way you get an idea of what it is I'm working on. Link will be in the description down below, or to the side, or wherever you guys have it. And Spooky is once again trying to grab everything. So, yep, I'm going to end the video right here and make sure she doesn't damage anything. So until next time, my friends, I'm Blue Ink. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all with the next video. Toodles for now.